নমস্কাৰ 7th April 2023 ৰ কাৰেন্ট এফেয়াৰ্স ডিসকাশনলৈ মই অন্তৰা ভূয়া আপোনালোক সকলোকে স্বাগতম জনাইছো আজিৰ এই সেশনটোত আমি দ্য হিন্দু আৰু কিছুমান ইম্পৰ্টেন্ট নিউজ পেপাৰৰ পৰা যিখিনি এক্সাম পইণ্ট অফ ভিউৰ পৰা ইম্পৰ্টেন্ট নিউজ হয় ইম্পৰ্টেন্ট কাৰেন্ট এফেয়াৰ্স হয় সেইখিনি ডিসকাস কৰিম লগতে আমি মেইনছৰ কাৰণে এটা কোৱেশ্চন ডিসকাস কৰিম এটা কোৱেশ্চন আপোনালোকে প্ৰেক্টিস কৰি কিনে কমেন্টত মেনশন কৰিব পাৰে আৰু আমি হেতুৰ এনালাইসিস এটা দিব কাৰণে ট্ৰাই কৰিম ইয়াত বাহিৰে আমি ম্যাপ অফ দ্য ডেট এখন ম্যাপ প্ৰেক্টিস কৰিম আৰু টেবল অফ দ্য ডেট কিছুমান ফ্যাক্ট আমি ইয়াতে মনত ৰাখিবলৈ ট্ৰাই কৰিম আগবাঢ়িছো আজিৰ এই সেশনটোলৈ যতে আমি দ্য হিন্দু নিউজপেপাৰৰ এই স্ন্যাপশ্বটটো ফ্ৰন্ট পেজত এড কৰিছো 7th এপ্ৰিলৰ এটো আপোনাৰ স্ন্যাপশ্বট হয় Now, as you can see in this particular snapshot, the first news here and the most important one is regarding the fake news. Online platforms must take down PIB flagged fake news. বহুত সহজ সৰল ভাষাত এটো আমি আগতে বুজি লবলৈ চেষ্টা কৰো। সব কি হয় আমি যেতিয়া এটা WhatsApp ফৰৱাৰ্ড দেখা পাওঁ বা আমি যেতিয়া ফেসবুকত এটা নিউজ দেখা পাওঁ আমি যেতিয়া টুইটাৰত দেখা পাওঁ যে কিবা এটা বস্তু ট্ৰেন্ড হৈ আছে now do you think that these platforms take the responsibility of whether the news is correct or whether the news is fake so for example ফেসবুকত এটা নিউজ ট্ৰেন্ড হৈ আছে বা টুইটাৰত ট্ৰেন্ড হৈ আছে what will twitter say that মইটো ইন্টারমিডিয়েৰি হয় মোৰটো ওয়েবসাইটটো হে হয় বা মোৰটো প্ল্যাটফৰ্মটো হে হয় মইটো নিউজটো সার্কুলেট কৰি থাকা নাই so they are shielded or rather say they were shielded হিয়তে নিজকে শিল্ড কৰি ৰাখিছিল আগতে বা হিয়তৰ এগেইনষ্ট এটা শিল্ডিং আছিল এটা প্ৰটেকচন পুৰা কভাৰ এটা আছিল এখন শিল্ডৰ নিচিনা চাৰিওফালে থিয় হৈ আছিল কোন Section 79 of the IT Act. পঢ়িছাও কেবাৰ online platforms must take down PIB flagged fake news. মই একদম সহজ সৰল ভাষাত কৈ দিম don't worry. Center amends IT law. Intermediaries cannot bank on Section 79 that now gives them immunity for content put up by users. They have to remove anti-government post once PIB sends alert. তামানে বৰ্তমান ধৰক Twitter is immune against any kind of actions. Why? কাৰণ ইয়াতে যিখিনি কন্টেন্ট পুট আপ কৰা হৈছে Twitter ইউজ কৰা মানুহবিলাকেহে পুট কৰিছে টুইটারে কব মইতো নিজে পুট কৰা নাই so how am I responsible so they are immune according to section 79 of the IT law okay কিন্তু এতিয়া কি হৈছে এতিয়া গভৰ্ণমেন্টে কৈ আছে যে যদি কিবা এন্টি গভৰ্ণমেন্ট ইয়াতে নিউজ আহে যেটো এটা ফেক নিউজ হয় তেনে হলে PIB will send you an alert PIB কেনেকে PIB fact check বুলা এটা বস্তু আছে যদি আপোনালোকে শুনা পাইছে fact check PIB fact check কৰি চাব যে এটো fact correct হয় নে ভুল হয় আৰু যদি এই fact টো ভুল হয় they will send an alert कि देखो ये तो गलत है and as a result of which Twitter has to remove this okay এটো censorshipৰ নিচিনা কাম কৰিব নেকি no it won't constitute censorship but it will not give you the shielding which you used to get previously पहले जो shielding मिलता था ना 79 के अगेंस्ट कि मैं तो इम्यून हूं ये तो यूजर्स ने पुट अप किया है कंटेंट फेक है तो मैं क्या करूं ये नहीं चलेगा so there are proper definitions in law but in एकदम simple सरल language you see intermediaries for example Facebook Twitter etc they cannot save themselves by saying ये users का put up content है तो मैं तो 79 के तहत immune हूं and I am not responsible okay and the new law is saying which is the new law you see here IT intermediary guidelines and digital media ethics code amendment rule 2023 okay ami some next slide auto which is an amendment to the IT rules 2021 and what they are saying that this will not happen okay if it is put up in the intermediary platform also if the PIB will send you an alert then you have to remove this okay now let us come to the censoring fake news a rundown on the new amendments in IT rule 2021 what is the amendment the amendment requires platforms say for example Facebook Twitter etc moi to khali buji pabo karone example keta add korisu de platforms to take steps to prevent fake news on central government. वैसे तो सारे ही हटाना चाहिए जो फेक है, पर एटलीस्ट टू स्टार्ट विथ सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट पे जो यहाँ पे फेक न्यूज है वो आपको हटाना पड़ेगा, ऐसा बोल रहे हैं. ओके, will appoint an agency. How will we know whether it is a fake news? How will they know whether it is fake news or not? So they are saying, wait, we will appoint an agency to help you. Probably that is going to be likely the press information bureau. So they will inform you कि सर ये गलत है, आपको हटाना पड़ेगा. And then after that, though it won't constitute censorship, but amendment would only remove the legal shield for third party post on social media. So that legal shield that you used to get previously, that you are immune, now that would be removed. Understood? Now let us proceed with what can be the question. There can be a question asked. For example, fake news has become a social problem that has shown dangerous consequences in the past. Discuss the need for stronger laws to curb fake news. Okay? তাৰমানে fake news to এটা সামাজিক problem হৈ গৈছে. মানুহে সন্দেহত যে এইটো fake newsত বিশ্বাস কৰি মানুহ মাৰি পেলাই. Fake newsৰ ওপৰত বিশ্বাস কৰিও mob lynching হৈছে. We have seen that in the past, yes or no? So they have dangerous consequences. So now discuss the need for stronger laws. Is there a need? So enukwa hoise etanle law to strong hobo laibo? Yes, there has to be stronger laws to curb this fake news, to stop this fake news. Okay, this is the question. Before we try and answer, let us look into the detail of this one. Online platforms must take down PIB flagged fake news. So online platforms kun hobo pare? Again, it can be online platforms like Facebook and Twitter. They must take down the whatever press information bureau is saying ki sir ye fake news hai, wo aapko hatana padega. Okay, so that is how center has amended the IT law. Intermediaries cannot bank on section 79 that now gives them immunity for content put up by users. They have to remove anti-government post once PIB sends out alert. এতিয়া হয়তো আগতে যেটো পঢ়িব কাৰণে এই লাইনটো টান লাগি আছিল, এতিয়া হয়তো এটো বহুতে সহজ সৰল হৈ গৈছে. ঠিক আছে? Next is, please remember the name of this act, that is Information Technology IT Act to monot ase. Information Technology Intermediaries mane majote jiketa news to circulate kori ase, Intermediary Guidelines and Digital Media Ethics Code. যেনেকে professional ethics থাকে, ঠিক তেনেদৰে digital media platforms, এটা digital news platforms ৰ নিচিনা কাম কৰে নহয়, digital media ৰো কিছুমান ethics থাকে. And the basic out of them would be to check ki if you are a media house, then whatever you are circulating is whether it is correct or whether it is not correct. So that is also a part of it, right? Amendment Rules 2023, amending the IT Rules 2021. Now, how to answer this particular question? It will answer koribo karone ami eta attempt kori aso. You can start with, say, this question. You can start with ki fake news kya hai, ये एक सोशल प्रॉब्लम कैसे है, और इसका डेंजरस कॉन्सिक्वेंसेस मॉब लिंचिंग एक्सेट्रा इंटरनल सिक्योरिटी को थ्रेट पहुंचाने तक कैसे हमने देखा है. एंड द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट पार्ट इज यू हैव टू नेम द लॉस. फर्दर मेटेरियल तो अकल एड करिले নহব, याते स्ट्रॉंग लॉस की आसे की आरु होबो पारे, दैट यू मस्ट ट्राई टू मेंशन. Okay, so let us start with a fact, and that is, according to the National Crime Records Bureau 2020 report, there has been a 214% increase in cases filed against people circulating fake news. আৰু এই কেसेस বিলাক কিহৰ আন্ডাৰত আহে? IPC section 505 ৰ আন্ডাৰত এই গুটেখিনি কেস আহে. তাৰ মানে চাওক 100% নহয়, 200% নহয়, 214% বাঢ়ি গৈছে ফেক নিউজ জৰ কেস. তাৰ মানে কিমানখিনি ফেক নিউজ ইয়াতে সার্কুলেট হৈ আছে ভাবক. Right? So this is a concern, and this report is your National Crime Records Bureau has published this report. So that is why it is very important to know whether a video being circulated, কেতিয়া video to trim কৰি দিব, crop কৰি দিব, অকমান কি দেখাব, আগে কি আসলে পিছত কি আছে নেদেখায়ে. So it can give a misunderstanding of the entire topic, right? তামিলনাডুত মাইগ্রেন্ট ওয়ার্কার্সৰ ওপৰত এটেক হৈছিলে, তাৰে আগতেও আমি দেখা পাইছো যে বহুতখিনি সোশ্যাল ক্রাইমস ইয়াৰ পৰা হৈছে. So that is why it is very important to have stronger laws. Okay, very important to have stronger laws. Understood the question? Now important है तो challenges क्यों है, क्यों नहीं है stronger laws? What are the challenges? See, the challenges are low digital literacy. I would just have to put on the charger. Please excuse me a moment. Okay, so we were discussing about the problems, challenges ki hoy, challenges hoy ki digital literacy to bortoman kom hoy ase. There is a digital divide. According to the India Inequality Report 2022, there is a digital divide. How does it works? 70% ke besi jikhini manu marginalized hoy ba poor hoy, they do not have the proper digital literacy that is required. Yota nazane ki কি কৰিলে কি হ'ব বা একদম বেসিক ডিজিটাল লিটারেসি টু ইয়াতে নাই, which is a problem. Next is your PIB fact check. যদি PIB fact check to ভালকে ইউজ কৰা যায়, ইয়াৰে কাৰণে যদি proper funding হয়, এটা proper unit হয়, then probably they will be able to identify that these are the fake news in circulation. বৰ্তমান এইটো চলি আছে বাৰু still ভালেখিনি. So stronger laws are definitely required so that the social media platforms also show transparency. Kiba eta news dhorok আজিকালি to internet of things IoT time hoy, artificial intelligence or time hoy, joti ketiaba eta news, eta fake news, it is being circulated through a WhatsApp message. We should be able to track the origin, kahan se ye shuru hua. We should be able to catch, according to the cyber laws, that who is trying to circulate this, who is trying to mislead the people, yes or no. There should be strict penalties why you are trying to mislead the people. There should be some laws that people will not do such kind of activity. We have to identify who are not doing the crime and who are doing the crime, right? So information technology intermediary guidelines and digital media ethics code rules 2023, which are part of the IT Act of 2021, this needs to be properly enacted and implemented. Okay, the social media platforms, they should not have that proper ki pura ami to ekohor kane responsible na hoy, pura proper shielding, we are not responsible, amar to platform he hoy, users as in news dise. For example, এডভাৰটাইজমেণ্টত চাকৰিৰ কাৰণে মাতি কিনে মিছলিড কৰি কিনে বেলেগত লৈ গৈছে, কিন্তু একদমে ফেক এডভাৰটাইজমেণ্ট দিলে চলিব নেকি? এটা আইডি কাৰ্ডটো ল'ব লাগে না এডভাৰটাইজমেণ্টটো নিউজ পেপাৰত দিয়াৰ আগতে, আপুনি 300 টকা দি দিয়ক, এইটো সাইটত আপুনি যি এডভাৰটাইজমেণ্ট দিয়ে দিব পাৰে. So at least you take ID card, at least you try to find out that whether this company exists or not, right? So human trafficking পৰ্যন্ত ইয়াতে আমি হোৱা দেখা পাইছো. Okay, so Disaster Management Act of 2005 or Antara to laws khini pore, aru even during the time of COVID, Epidemic Disease Act or bhitoroto porisile kyo karon COVID or samayat imane manuhe videos banale upon COVID this topic that YouTube has said ki bas karo ruko. This is giving panic to the people are getting very scared aru bhoyoto manuhor bemar bilak bahi jabo dhorise, so they then requested that not to do such kind of activities. So these IT laws has to be properly implemented. Aru ami je dekha palu IPC ketiar hoy 1860, so IPC also has a role to play in the same. Okay, so what is the way forward? See, ultimately the digital literacy of the people has to be increased. Ji post to WhatsApp or ahise hetu correct tekot porisa WhatsApp ot kot saisa YouTube ot, so that should not be there, right? The laws should be strengthened and people should be more responsible. The media house should be more responsible, right? So journalism should be true and ethical journalism should happen, right? So like this you can try to attempt this particular question and mention your answer in the comment box. Now this next question is regarding the article in news which was about your GI tag, geographical indication tag or eta news ahisile recently. So tare pora moi direct question to loi hisu karon amar kane question to important hoy. According to question to frame kori disu ami directly ate je according to data shared by GI registry, which state has topped in GI tag list in financial year 2022-23. মানে এই যিখন geographical indication যে দিয়া হয়, যিখন state সবতকে বেছি টা জিওগ্ৰাফিকেল ইন্ডিকেশন পাই সবতকে বেছি বস্তুৰ কাৰণে পাই সেই ষ্টেট খনক আমি এটা টপ ষ্টেট বুলি ক'ব পাৰো so recently Kerala has topped the list because they have got the highest number of GI tags okay so who has topped Kerala has topped eta okoman yare details khini sailo geographical indication tag kune highest yate paise highest number of geographical indication tag paise Kerala so that is why Kerala is in the top gotike Kerala bahut ta products ase ami okoman sabo chesta korim ki products ase eta beans ase red gram ase then you have sesame mane til hoy then we have garlic mane nohoru and there is your snap melon eta melon eta hoy jitwe yate GI tag paise then very important from Assam kune GI tag paise Assamor pora gamusa handicrafts from Assam were also selected right ahomor pora ami gamusa hokole jano je gamusa handicraft e GI tag paise aru yat bahire makhana janane jitur pora khir banai je podumor ei eta product hoy tare pora ulua eta nut hoy jeto ami aquatic fox nut buliu ko fasting otu manuhe khai aru khiru banai so mithila makhana etu biharor pora GI tag paise alibag white onion eta pyaz hoy eta to red onion aru eta white color onion thake hey white onion from Maharashtra has got the GI tag okay tandoor red gram from Telangana which is a local variety of pea they have got the GI tag then Ladakh apricot has also got the GI tag okay so just have an idea je yate GI tag to kune kihor karne paise for example white onion very common can be asked makhana can be asked highest kune paise Kerala gote Kerala pora til aru garlic kom sangam yate hene dhorne eta idea rakhibo next let us come to the map of the day Bharat map today we have the northeast states you can see this Arunachal Pradesh end map and this is your river Brahmaputra aru yate dekha paise etu hoise Sabansiri river etu northor pora hi ase nohoy so it is your you can say it is the tributary of river Brahmaputra okay tributary of river Brahmaputra so this you can see in the map now Sabansiri river is a trans-Himalayan river and a tributary of river Brahmaputra it is also known as gold river aru ki namere jana hoy gold river buliu jana hoy okay originates in Tibetan Himalayas and make its way through the Miri hills kod ase Miri hills Arunachal Pradesh at ase aru yate ase Sabansiri lower hydroelectric project so 90% work has been completed and this is the biggest hydroelectric project undertaken in India so far very important 90% work complete hoise and biggest hydroelectric project undertaken so far okay kune banai ase construction kori ase the National Hydroelectric Power Corporation NHPC Limited okay so Sabansiri is a tributary of which river tributary of Brahmaputra river next as you can see in this picture this is the image of a vulture eta vulture bahut type or beleg dhoronor vulture thake yate etu image ki hoy etu eta vulture or image hoy etu Himalayan vulture or image hoy বহুত ধৰণৰ vultures জিবিলাক থাকে তাৰে মাজত at least আপোনালোকে নিশ্চয় এটা Himalayan vulture শুনা পাইছে and another one which এটো ইউটিউবতো বহুত ভিডিও দেখা হয় griffon Himalayan griffon right so Himalayan griffon আপোনালোকে নিশ্চয় শুনা পাইছে okay griffon vulture বেলেগ হয় আৰু Himalayan griffon বেলেগ হয় anyways বহুতটা স্পিচিছ থাকে vultureৰ আৰু ইয়াৰ ওপৰত কোৱেশ্চনো সোধা হৈছে UPSC ত আমি আহি আছো তালগে Himalayan vultures spotted dead after suspected poisoning ইয়াতে মৰি গৈছে কিহৰ কাৰণে মৰি গৈছে probably ইয়াতে poisoningৰ কাৰণে মৰা বুলি suspect কৰা হৈছে now this has happened in your Soigao eta ranir usorat vulture breeding unit eta ase most probably yate see the question which was asked in UPSC vultures which used to be very common in India countryside some years ago are rarely seen nowadays. This is attributed to. Agora bahut common asile India mane countryside mane bhitorwa jaga khinit kintu etia ki hoise gawe bhuye common asile etia dekhai poa na jay rarely dekha poa jay. Why? This is attributed to option number A, the destruction of their nestling sites by new invasive species. Beleg eta invasive species ahi yotor site to accumulate kori loise nohoy. A drug used by cattle owners for treating their cattle. Etu jikhon GS paper 2 asile nohoy APSC tateo huda hoisile etu eta paragraphor format huda hoisile. So cattle or beef treat koribo karone ডাইক্লোফেনেক বুলি এটা ড্ৰাগ ইউজ কৰে সেই ডাইক্লোফেনেক ড্ৰাগটো এটো মই আনসাৰ টুত এড কৰিছিলো বাট এটা স্লাইড আহি গল নো প্ৰবলেম সো ডাইক্লোফেনেকটো ভালচাৰৰ কিডনি টু সিধাই এটেক কৰে এজ আ ৰিজাল্ট অফ which the vulture died. Scarcity of food to reason হয় নেকি এইটো ৰিজন হয় ইয়াৰ কাৰণেও মৰে but this is the most important reason mainly attributed to the disease catalog treat কৰা কাৰণে যেটো ড্ৰাগ ইউজ কৰা হয় যদি গুটে কেটাৰ কোনটো হয় তলে এইটো আৰু এইটো দুটা হল হয় কিন্তু এইটো মেইন ৰিজন হয় ঠিক আছে a widespread persistent and fatal disease among them no আৰু এটা ৰিজন ইয়াতে কি আছে lead poisoning যদি হুধে ইয়াৰ পৰা কোনটো correct হয় then lead poisoning is also one of the reason. See, these species are critically endangered. Most of the vulture species are critically endangered. That is why they are very important. And why from environment perspective জিবিলাক dead and decay থাকে মৰাহৰ ওপৰতো মানে ইহতে ফিড কৰে মানে earth to clean কৰাত ইহতে help কৰে so that is why they are very important. Okay, earth খন ইহতে নিজে নিজে সাফা কৰি দিয়া. That is why they are very important. They are feeding on the dead and decay. They help the environment in that way. Critically endangered hoy aru Wildlife Protection Act 1972 schedule 1 ot ase vultures. Okay, and there are different reasons behind their death but the most important one is diclofenac. Okay, beyond diclofenac there are reasons like lead poisoning, sometimes lack of food, etc. So those are the reasons. Okay, now let us come to the table of the day. Today in table of the day we are going to look into important caves in India. Apnaloke sabo pare table khon moi most important kata ete koi asu Biharot at least ei kata monot rakhibo Barabar caves these are the oldest rock cut cave ancient India poruteo nishoy paise prehistoric poruteo nishoy paise so Barabar caves kot ase Biharot ase Lomarishi caves and Sudama caves Barabar cave Lomarishi cave and Sudama cave kot ase Biharot ase Karnataka sabo Aihole and Badami caves Aihole aru Badami kot ase Badami caves Karnataka ase okay next Amarnath apnaloke jane nichhoy Kashmirot ase boli next you see Madhya Pradesh Bagh caves and Bhimbetka caves Bagh caves and Bhimbetka etu kali je painting or question to asle so rock cut paintings are from you have paintings from stone age in your Bhimbetka so tare pisot repeated etar upor eta paintings er dekha goise color use dekha goise ball and stick model hunting dancing ei sob scenario upor paintings dekha goise very important okay so at least remember Barabar cave Lomarishi cave Sudama cave Aihole Badami Bagh and Bhimbetka caves okay let us come to the next news heading which is about justice system plagued by low budgets. India Justice Report 2022. So yate India Justice Report 2022 mote ki koa hoise although states have increased budget allocation for legal aid clinics reduced by 44% between 2019 and 2021. The India Justice Report 2022 stated the number of legal aid clinics jitu hoy hetu reduce kora hoise and across 25 high courts in the country 48.3% cases are pending over 5 years. Tamane sa motamoti adha case 5 bosorot ke besi pending e ase. Exam point of view pra at least ketaman kotha ami monot rakhibo laibo je eta number 1 point kune achieve korise according to the India Justice Report 2022 Karnataka has got the number 1 rank according to the India Justice Report 2022 number 2 a report to kune publish kore so this report is published by Tata Trust a report to publish kore in collaboration with the Center for Social Justice eta copy maintain koriya pare ba daily ei sessions keta nichhoy apnaloke attend koriya pare bahut helpful hobo Tata Trust plus Center for Social Justice they together form this particular report. A report to first published kora hoisile 2019 ot. Okay, first it was published in 2019. Now, is there any state who has done very good in this report? So Kerala, they could achieve the clearance rate of 100%. So Kerala could achieve your clearance rate of 100%. That is why remember the state of Kerala. And number 1 rank yate kune paise? Karnataka yate number 1 rank paise. Now let us come to the mains practice question. Please participate in this question. Etu APSC mains 2022 hudha hoisile. GS paper 2 etu question asile. Kali ami GS paper 1 or questions aisilo jote ami painting or pre historic paintings or upor dekha paisilo, themes hudisile. Aji ami sai asu GS paper 2 question APSC mains 2020. Write a note on preparedness in India with special reference to Assam to realize the UNDP Sustainable Development Goal 2. United Nations Development Program or keita sustainable development goals ase? There are 17 SDGs. There are 17 sustainable development goals. Okay, so first kotha hoise yate guteta 17ta 17 sustainable development goals you should know. If you will be confused that 1 ki asile 2 ki asile, how will you answer this question? Okay, so you should know the poverty kuntu asile, etu hunger kuntu asile, confusion hole nohobo nohoy, gotike etu monot rakhiba sokolwe 17 sustainable development goals. So 1 is your no poverty and 2 is your zero hunger. So yate hudise je zero hunger achieve koribo karone, zero hunger realize koribo karone India preparedness ki hoy aru specially Ahomor preparedness ki hoy with special reference to Assam. Ekhon GS paper 5 or question nasile, etu GS paper 2 question asile aru ami 2020 dekha paisu je bahut khini question Ahomor logot relate kori dia hoisile. So you have to know that what are the steps taken by Assam to achieve the zero hunger. This you should try and write down in the answer box. At least everybody try to write down 1 point. Ki asonir through re jate ami zero hunger achieve koribo karone try korisu, for example, try to participate. Okay, so thank you so much everyone. Azir session ot ami সদায় এটা মেইনছৰ question discuss কৰি আছো আৰু এটা আপোনালোকক homework question দি আছো. So please participate in the comment box and read each other's answers as well. Okay, thank you, take care, stay blessed. See you again in tomorrow's current affairs session. Bye bye.